This is Deductor continuing the Cyber Knights Flashpoint playthrough. The last episode we did a sneaky, stealthy mission. We escorted someone across the map. Didn't hit all the loot boxes. We only hit 1 out of the 4 loot boxes, but I think it was worth it doing it almost maximally stealth. We only had 1 security escalation, meaning 2 heat was generated. Very calm, very... I like these very stealthy missions. Got paid a good chunk of cash that I've invested into the hideout. And yeah, we didn't get all the loot, but that's okay. Like, we're going to have so many more opportunities for loot. It's okay to miss out on some loot. In a way, this game is a lot like Battle Brothers in terms of loot. It's really hard to get all the loot. Like, it's not always the best choice to dagger everyone down. And the same here. Like, a lot of times you just got to know when to say, you know what, let's make a break for it and not try to go for everything. Speaking of which, I am about ready to go on another mission. I want to do some upgrades for our soldier, Aitana. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this savagery talent now. I know I've invested a ton into marker sites, which I think is completely worth it, but savagery is an amazing talent. When killing a target, getting plus 15% crit chance and critically plus 50% of ballistic as extra pure damage. So it's extra damage and extra crit, and it lasts until the end of next turn. So this turn you killed something, you probably don't have too many action points left, but next turn you get the buffs, and that can be very significant. It has a 6-turn cooldown, and it's a passive talent, meaning you can't choose when to activate it. That is the one weakness of this talent. If you could choose when to activate it, it'd be so much better. But it's still a very significant damage buff. And we're gonna come into some serious combat missions where I want that damage buff. Then our Scourge, I wanna get that Nervo Shell, but I have too many talents. I can't actually, I have to level up before I can pick that talent. So I'll invest in something that I know we will always use. Well, actually, Bio-Coat Bullet might be good too, but I'm going to invest 1 point into Dissolve. You pretty much will always use that. And then I'll pick up this +1 tech, +3% ballistic damage, but mostly in preparation to get Nervo Shell as soon as that is available. And then Emil is not coming on this mission, but might as well pick up some talents. There's all sorts of good stuff. I actually really like upgrading Silence early. Upgrading Jam Kit's also a pretty good choice. Just maybe the range is actually, because Jam Kit has a very short range. Anticipation is also not bad. Lure is an amazing upgrade early. In fact, you got a lot of good options. There are really strong talents later on, like this talent K protocol that erases the security tally created, so that can be powerful. This ability Refract is very powerful too. It can put cover in a way, on demand, put down cover on demand. This talent Dome Shot is great since it can stun enemies if it hits. It has to hit, and it has to be an unarmored target, but there are always some unarmored targets on every map. Lots of good options. I personally quite like Silence, especially increasing that duration, because running around, you can do some stuff with Silence, and you can use this to grab perhaps a little extra loot in the right situations. Okay, enough talk. I have already prepared the squad for this next mission, Haven Smokeout. We have time left, but I want to do it now in case we do get some injuries and wounds and whatnot. We can recover in time for this pure combat mission. So this mission, I happen to know, I've done it before, and this is where I want the favors to block reinforcements. So I will spend one of my favors with Diego Fluger here to have a violent diversion available on this mission, where on the right turn I can block reinforcements from showing up. That is amazing on the right opportunity. I can pay some money for some of these other things. I could sell stuff, but I don't really think I need this. I don't really think it's worth it. So we'll save our money. We have Scourges. If I didn't have the Scourge, I might consider this biochip crits. Might be good, but I don't think we need it. Gonna bring a Hacker because this map has a hacking loot. Pretty much if you ever see hacking loot, it's pretty much always worth it to bring a Hacker. So I bring myself, both my assault rifle and pistol are silenced. Also have shock mines and a first aid kit. Iceman, our hacker, has a Dazzler, which is also a stun. The SMG, yeah, I think otherwise he'll use the silenced pistol. So the SMG can be a loud weapon. Silencers aren't free, like they're not penalty free. Silencers, actually, I might want to equip a regular grenade now that I think about it, in case we need it. Silencers reduce damage slightly, which is why I've actually taken the silencer off of the this FK-17 Blink. It's a very loud weapon. It's got 40 meter noise range, but when we're going loud, we're just gonna go loud, kill everything, and then like go from there. So I don't want that damage reduced. It's a pretty noticeable reduction, as you can see. 25 is especially bad when you're doing the full auto, which I have a feeling I'm going to use on this mission. So don't want to weaken my weapon. Otherwise, first aid kit, shock mine seems fine. Shock mine and a hyper E-cap. We have 2 heals. We also have the shotgun. You can't silence this thing. This thing has 35 meter noise range, so once you go loud, we're gonna go pretty loud. Got a pistol. Oh right, we have this armor, but it's actually worse than what we currently have. You get 1 extra initiative point for it, but I happen to know this mission, you probably just want like maximum production. We could actually get shot at. So this Hades lattice I think would be much better on a stealth mission, which this is still kind of a stealth mission, but you sort of sneaking and then you go loud and then you run like hell. All right, everyone is ready. Let us get to it. Hayes, the hideout is just ahead. The Doctor, they've carved out quite a little den of thieves in the underground slums. Aitana, they probably don't usually keep anything that valuable here. The place is little more than a flop for Syndicate soldiers. August, their patrols are all closing. They aren't expecting anyone to come knocking. The Doctor, the drop box and wire ghosts are in there somewhere. The Doctor, we need to move quickly and quietly enough that they don't just slip out the other side. Hayes, the closer we can get without raising the full Haven alarm, the better. Yes, indeed. Alright, also, the security is going up by 3 a turn, which is annoying. There is a matrix we could hack, and there are various security settings. If we were to able to hack the matrix, we could disable some cameras and some other security measures. So definitely worth trying to hack that. They've got some dudes who could perhaps get close, so we are going to aggressively move out. I need to go somewhere where we can shoot. There we go. Oh, that looks good. This is not the turn for the tactical surge, not yet. Maybe we will spy on these two. Okay, so some patrols here. I don't... Oh, wait. Come on. Sneak in there. Actually, I might want someone else to do that. Probably gonna pistol kill a lot of these dudes. this is the dodgy enemy, so I'm going to use my marker sights right away. It lasts through the end of next turn, so this gives me more of a cooldown. Yeah, I was worried this one would patrol and potentially spot us. We didn't move right away. Generally, you want to wait to move. Let them move first, so that if something happens, you get to go. Like, they don't get to take their turn, basically. Alright, let's see. They've got this Gakko guard in the bottom left. Not worried about that. There's a Psy swordswoman who's going to go that way. Zeta moves very slowly. So we can go ahead and kill Zeta now. That might be wise. Otherwise, if Psy gets too close, maybe she can hear us. This could be a good turn for tactical surge, because we might be able to take both of these down. It's probably worth it. I gotta remind myself how these weapons work. I know the pistol has a stealth crit bonus. It's pretty significant. It's plus 125% damage. So I actually think the pistol is better here, because I have a 43% crit. So if I crit, it's probably dead. Let's just open with a pistol shot. Yep, that's why I did the pistol. Very nice work. And this body died in such a way that this guard is not able to see it. I might as well, like, delay everyone's action. Let them move. And then if this guard actually spots the body, it's not a problem. We just kill them before they report in. Disable that camera. So no need to stun or anything. Like, right now the stun has a 4-turn cooldown, so we should be judicious in how it's used. I think I am going to tactical surge, but no reason to do it like this particular second. I want to do it in such a way that we manage to kill this guard too. It's got a sword. But I would prefer not to use the marker sights. Like, I already used it once. Let's wait and let them all do their thing. Can I disable this camera? Yes, okay. I'm going to do that anyway, so might as well do that. I am going to dissolve the corpse, but I may not do it this turn. So let's wait. Let them all do their movements. Again, I don't want to use marker sights if I can help it. I only have an 18% chance to crit now. The assault rifle should be more accurate. I delay. I let Iceman go. It's obstructed by this wall. Yeah, he'll hear me. I think I tactical surge and then just fire off my silence assault rifle. It's got a little recoil, but that will go away. The obstructive penalty, I can't make that go away. But shooting it 3 times, I think, will be good. Ooh, lucky crit. Okay. Let a guard down. Let's go in there. Get ready for some hacking nonsense. There should be more enemies. Okay, we do see more enemies now. Here's Cabo. The wire ghost is right here next to the Matrix. Kill that, we get some extra rewards. Don't know where those guards are gonna go, but we have cover. Okay, August is gonna come up here. Start dissolving these bodies so they don't get reported. Sometimes you want to be careful, even though the game claims this is cover, they can, like the way it's arrayed, they can probably spot me. I want to hide a little better like that. And I can still dissolve a corpse, okay. Might as well. Ooh, very loud apparently. There's no way I can see the wire ghost. Okay, so I have to do it from here. Since I don't know what they're gonna do, I'm gonna do that trick where I wait and let them make their moves. I'm not gonna use my buffs or anything. Wire ghost seems to have very bad stats. Only 250 hit points, 33% armor. It's basically no armor. Which makes sense, they're hackers. They also have a sniper. Gotta watch out for that sniper. Again, this guard is so far away. We're just gonna let them all move. Sniper's looking the other way, not a problem. This guard Cabo is, whatever it's doing, it's not my problem. We're gonna let the rest of them go, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disable... Well, maybe I don't want to do that. So I played this mission before, even though the game doesn't tell you, I know there are like a whole bunch more enemies in here. Which is really weird because in most missions, I don't like how they designed this one. In most missions, you can sense enemies through the walls. And I don't know why you're not allowed to do that. They're still there. If you shoot a gun, they can hear you, even if silenced, because you're so close. They can still hear you. So I don't like some of those design decisions. Ooh, the wire ghost is very loud. So even if I disable this motion field sensor, I still can't run. Like, I need to do something like that. Although I would probably sneak more in. I would prefer to start hacking right away. Let's delay. And let them all go before we do anything. Who knows, the wire ghost might come out. I could have disoriented. I don't know, I want to do that right now. I could put a venom trap, but what's the point of doing a trap on an enemy that weak? Instead, why don't I venom trap the one with the sword? I'm gonna have to take you out. You have a lot more hit points. Ah, Pixel Hunt. Oh, now it will become suspicious, but we're gonna have to kill it next turn anyway, so... Okay, the wire ghost is just staying put. That is perfectly fine with me. I also have a stun, don't forget that. Let's see what these... Well, we know what the wire ghost is gonna do. He's gonna stay put. This one's gonna come back. Good to know that. Is 16 initiative, that's pretty quick. Let's delay. I want our soldier to go first. Really? I'll be heard. Well, I don't want the motion sensor to detect me. I have some tricks. So I happen to know if you fire from this area, it'll alert enemies in there, so I have to shoot from over here. Sneak up. Oh, now you can see them. Yeah, I don't know why it's like this. They're all unaware. If I shoot the wire ghosts, I will use an iron grip for a little extra damage. And the great thing about pistols is if you have one action point left, you can still shoot with it. I don't have any more delays. See, they can hear us from over there. I really want to hack this turn, like, so you can get that hacking started. But I can't. He's guarding it. Also, the motion sensor. Atana is very slow, but I've got a trick to get myself out of that conundrum. Okay, there's no way I can do the shooting stealthily, it seems. The order of initiative did not work in my favor. So in that case, it just makes sense to run up and point blank. Oh, pistols aren't actually the most accurate at point blank. Oh, right, and I don't want the motion sensor to detect me. Maybe I do disable it. Yeah. Yep, I know he'll spot me. Too bad I don't have enough action points to begin to hack. Ooh, Iceman. Got him. Didn't run fast enough, little Matrix rat. Hey, it's time to find a drop box before things get too hot in the Haven. Indeed. It would certainly be ideal to kill Cobble. Before it gets to do anything, but okay. So the thing I could do is I can pre-compute advantage Altana, which is probably worth it. They've got a 3 or 4 what are called captains, I believe, in there. In this room, Grunt Captain, they all have armor, like 74% armor, but you can penetrate it with my weapon and you can shred the armor, and grenades and stuff work. So we've got options. Although grenades would like alert the entire map and every single enemy would come running here. It's not necessarily a good thing. Yeah, the sheer number of enemies in there is not great. We ideally lure 1 or 2 out, perhaps with a louder attack, kill like some of them, and then gank the rest. Something like that would be ideal. Just thinking. And I probably want to kill that sniper. So let's do pre-compute advantage. It's +8 initiative. It's plenty. Disorient, not a bad ability. In fact, it could be worth disorienting one of these guards out. Oh, that one will hear me. Okay. Disorient. Do I do it this turn? Probably. The sooner we can, like, well, no, maybe we do it next turn because I don't want them to go too crazy. I have to kill the sniper and this guard with the sword first, and then I'll disorient them. That would make the most sense. So if I do something like this. Where can I go hide? Over here. Like, you would think this should be cover, right? But it's kind of hard to tell. They can hear my pistols from over there. This does not look like cover. You can shoot the sniper from back here, but how accurate I'll be is questionable. Well, this is supposedly cover. We'll try it. Okay. I think I do marker sights this guard here. Just because it's got a lot of hit points. Well, no, it makes more sense to marker sight the sniper. It's farther away. Ooh. Wait. Everyone, wow, you make that much noise? I can't go there because they would hear all the shots. There's also going to be a security escalation this turn no matter what. I don't think we've killed enough people to trigger the reinforcements yet, so I'm not going to activate that. Usually, the reinforcements seem to be based on the number of enemies left. It's probably going to activate like mines or whatever, which we're just going to have to deal with. Kind of makes sense to go in there and get ready. Like, should have enough shots to kill this guard. Then we can get ready to take out the sniper. There's no good location to do it except from back there. In fact, why don't we just sneak up to be safe? Delay action. Let them all move. So that Eve, if we mess up, they don't get to do too much. Okay. Probably want to kill the one with the sword sooner rather than later. No valid targets from here. We're gonna delay. Well, no matter where I go is gonna be pretty loud. Do I have a shot from here? No. 89%. Ooh, that's really bad. Gonna delay and yield in case I need the firepower here. I want to see how my shots are. Okay, I can only hit the sniper. Which is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. This one of the sword might just go off and like... It's also taking more damage. So why don't we deal with the sniper first? Nice crit. Good work. Alright, sniper down. This Cabo guard is none the wiser. I can start hacking. I am going to reload my weapon for 1 AP. Because we're probably going to need it. And then we still have enough AP left over to get the hacking started. Especially when I use this overclock. Alright, let's load our scan program. They've got some defenses. This is a green matrix, so it's pretty weak. And it's got Boa, the weakest AI. Not too worried. Let's disable the security tally. This Overlord, I see, prevents program loading, but I might not care about that. Oh, it's big, though. Okay, we'll go left. Again, I'm not worried about connection right now. I'm gonna destroy the thing, disable the thing that prevents me from, makes everything cost more. Scan takes 3 AP. I would rather load something. And then that's it. That's it for my turn here. Too much else I can do. Next turn we're gonna scan and then move and do stuff. Might want to go down first, probably. Anyway. End turn. Alright. I do have firepower. I could go try to kill this Cabo guard now. I do have plenty of shots. It's not a terrible idea. I could also just go for the loot now. But I do kind of like killing this guard now. We're not going to need cover. I can already tell you that. Between myself and August, surely it's dead. Oh, there are some more guards back there. Seco and C. %, 7% crit. I can do 3 shots, and then I actually kind of only want to do 2 shots and then an alert. Should be enough. Should be enough damage. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I have that atomic stutter ability. The question is, do I use the disorient this turn to start drawing these dudes out? Especially because I don't know what the other 2 guards are gonna do. Or do I just shoot again? I kind of want to shoot again, play it a little safe. We have other ways of drawing them out. Okay, everyone's a little slow. 79%. He's got a buffed evasion of all things, but I do have the atomic stutter if I need it. 89. It's only 55%. Ugh. What's the initiative order? Cabo gets to go pretty quick. I don't like that. I didn't think it would be so hard to kill this one. Should have put the debuff on it. Sniper was easy enough to kill. I could also pre-compute advantage, but then the escalation goes up a little more. Atomic stutter doesn't apply. I have to go like here, and I don't want. I have to do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna do the atomic stutter just to be safe. So it's stunned. It won't get to reporting. It also takes a little more damage. Some proximity mines are armed. I'm not too worried about that. Camera's back. A lot of guards are doing their things. Okay, there are still some more patrols. But the patrols are being very slow. Okay. Wow, we have to reload this pistol. Sure. Ugh. Oh, okay. This one noticed the corpse and the escalation went up. That's actually great. I actually kind of want him to come out so we can attack him next turn. Let's, I'm gonna wait a little bit, do some more hacking first. Okay. So I'm gonna move down to this incinerator node because that's the easy thing. Ooh, they've got a SPU that is very heavily defended. Don't really want to mess with that. Disable the security tally. Okay, Q node. Security tally, action overclock, +1 to 1. So the security tally in the matrix is gonna increase quicker. Here's the thing I want to hack, the security control unit. Let's enable our hard shell to get a little extra temporary cyberdesk health. There are various programs that can hurt your hacker and your cyberdeck, which you would then have to repair. That's not optimal. I'll load a disarm program as well. Alright, let's see. I have a little temporary cyberdeck health, so I'm going to disable the... Ooh, that was a trap that I triggered. Trigger if you use a cyberdeck program, immediately 10 damage. Okay, I got to get rid of that first. You'll notice my cyberdeck health is going down, the temporary health, but it's giving me a buffer. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, now I have to do the deception, and now I disable it. Okay, so I'm very low on temporary health, but that's okay. Gotta hack this motion sensor. That camera. I don't know I hacked that laser mesh. I don't think we have the time. And this camera back here is not doing anything right now. So I can use this opportunity to go do something else. Maybe go steal some data. So let's come up, scan this one. If you download a blueprint, yeah, problems. Okay, that's no. Let's disable that, and then next turn, there seems to be plenty of stuff we can steal here. So that's good. So just end the turn. Okay. Nothing to dissolve, and I don't know we get all this loot. We could disorient this one, so we try to set up a kill on 2 of the guards next turn. That's not a bad idea. There's some high cover there we could take. I'm gonna need to reload. Encrypted probe. That was not the best loot. Reload the pistol. Might have to go loud next turn already. Security scramble, no point. But I do want to know where those other 2 guards are going. That one's okay. They're just staying put. This is good. This is good. We can work with this. Yeah, I don't want it to hear me. Okay. This way I can reload both weapons. Oh, fatality reported. They're dispatching a guard to intercept. That is very problematic. Well, I don't know I can take all of them. Well, I can, but that means we're gonna have to go loud. Which we might have to. So we're gonna wait and see what they do. Alright, well, that one's doing nothing. Okay. More hackies. I think I can still get away with stealing some files and so forth. Load the disarm. Let's get into this financial hub. No, let's get into the manufacturing vault. We'll disable that. Trigger if you exit the node, relocate the hacker. I don't like that. Okay. Financial hub. Get rid of that. What sort of, if you load a cyberdeck program, steal 10 AP. I don't know we need to load programs here, so we're good. Okay. There could be more files to steal. If I disconnect now, I don't really contribute anything, so why don't I stay put? Okay, the matrix is overclocked. Again, not a problem. I don't have enough action points to do anything else. Okay. Let's, again, let the guards do their thing. And then we might go loud. Ugh, that is so loud. Is there a way, like, is there a place I can go where at least it doesn't attract quite the entire map? Problem is, this one has armor. There's also an option to mass stun them, which is not as crazy as it sounds. I'm gonna delay some more because this guard's gonna come around. I might throw out some stun mines, we'll see. I mean, oh, actually, a full auto would not be good here. I only see the guard captain. Okay, I guess this is the only one I can shoot. You could also do a HE grenade, but then, like, literally the entire map would hear it. I don't want the entire map to come just yet. Maybe if there were 5 of them clumped up together or something like that, then it would be worth it, but I don't think... Yeah, we're gonna have hit a second escalation, I think. And reinforcements, I suppose, could start showing up soon. Let's see what we can do here. I got some stuns. We're probably gonna need them. Oh, this is so pointless. We're never gonna get through this armor. But... Reload, stun. Right, I can't... Okay, I have to have someone else do the stun. Yeah, they have too much health to do this type of tactic. Well, I mean, we should still kill the one in the front. Nah. Need more firepower. Okay, marker sites. Bodo's stunned, so he's not a problem. Oh wait! The stun hit the one in the back? Oh my god. Oh, that's very bad. I don't want to alert like the guards in the back, but I don't see that I have a choice. I don't see that I have a choice here. This is the only way I can do enough damage. Yeah, I think I kind of messed up there. I should have used my other weapons. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Some of these guards will at least be a little slow to get over here. I think we have to do this. Yeah. Yep. They're all suspicious. They're all gonna run and see the dead bodies. We should still have cover against, because the way stealth works is it's per enemy, right? And look at how good this weapon was. That weapon was just amazing. The way it works is per enemy. So they should all rush into the middle here, where I'm going to do another full auto burst and just like wreck them. Don't want to stay here in case this guard spot flanks me. That would be bad. I do worry from here the range isn't as good, but it should still be. So every tile is about 2 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 8 tiles. The range on this weapon is, this assault rifle is 22 max, but 0 to 17 meters is optimal. So hiding back here is actually probably pretty good. We are at a stage where it's possible for reinforcements to show up. I'm gonna activate the violent diversion just in case. Like, I cannot have reinforcements showing up this turn. It would be cripplingly bad. They're all gonna run up. We're gonna full auto shotgun yada yada, kill a mess, get to the objective, and then start getting out. And I am gonna stand here to have optimal shooting lines. Not gonna bother overwatching. That's not great. We might have to grenade some of these. I was hoping I would have... Yeah. Oh, they're investigating because they hear the sound. They went to the location of the sound. Okay. I don't think we can really hack too much more. We could probably hack a tiny bit more, but not too much more. I'm gonna come down this way. Plus, okay. I'm gonna get rid of the cyberdeck thing. Trigger if you load a cyberdeck program. Oh, alarm processing unit. Ooh. That can get rid of the overworld alarm. That is so good. That it might actually be worth my time spiking that. There's also the CPU over there. How much? It would probably be a bit of a slog to like fight through. I don't know, it's worth it. I think we need everybody, so you know what? I'm gonna disconnect myself because we're probably gonna need maximum firepower here. But not yet. We need a... Yeah, the shotgun's best against the captains and stuff to shred their armor. Yeah, we attack now. Well, that one's gonna die. We got some recoil problems. Omni hasn't moved yet. Let's let it go before I do anything. Oh, this is the tactical surge turn for sure, I think. Okay, August didn't get the benefit, but that's okay. Probably gonna do something like this, but let's... I want to know what this guard does. Oh, does it get to attack? Okay, 15. I'm probably gonna stun him next turn. I'll be honest, like, I don't know the SMG is that great here. Let's... Oh, they're gonna hear us. Like, there's no like getting around that they're gonna hear us. I'm trying to see if I can get to a position where I can do like a really good full auto. That's pretty good. It doesn't... I was hoping to get that third one, but the way full auto works, by the way, is you get 7 shots. And only 3 can go on one enemy. So I am like losing 1 shot's worth of damage, but these 2 enemies are far higher priority. Ooh, shredded. Beautiful. Yeah, I know. You hear the gunfire. We're gonna stun that one in the back. In fact, let's delay that action. Because now we can kill this captain pretty easily. His armor is gone. Yeah, we need to hide here. I don't have my atomic stutter back, unfortunate. I would prefer not to use a grenade if at all possible. August has already used one charge of his stun grenade, so no reason for him not to use the other charge. Wait, is it August? I'm pretty sure it was August. It's just not showing here, but I am like 90% sure it was him. So what I could do is pre-compute advantage him to do it quick. And then I need to like run to the objective. I don't even know if I have the time to loot it. I probably have the time to loot it. I have to lay the reinforcements after all. So let's pre-compute advantage August. He will run up, stun this one. We're probably not even gonna waste our time killing it. And then we've got some mines and stuff. We can just disable that. This Gakko guard is gonna be a bit of a problem potentially. But that's a future problem to worry about. Okay, shotgun him down. I really need to like move on the objective here, so yeah. Might as well grab this loot. It's so close. Ooh, got a sure shot. That is totally worth it. That's a tier 2 pistol. Okay. So next turn. 48%. That is not good. We can use Iron Grip to get some recoil back. I don't think I would full on. I might. I can always overwatch. Problem is, if I don't get into cover, I will get spotted by a very nasty one. So I do need to get into cover. That means I can't do the full auto, but I can still fire off a burst and then overwatch you. Yeah, I know you heard the gunfire. But I can just shotgun it to death. I don't think I need to overwatch this. Not yet. Okay, escalations, reinforcements nearby, but scramble protocol prevented the reinforcements. They're still gonna show up. They're just gonna be a little late. Ooh, no. We want to shotgun you. How? Okay, I'm gonna move up here. That way we can still stun this captain. Not gonna bother fighting you. Then I should be point blank. Close enough to guarantee a kill. Yeah, I know there's gunfire. Take the hard cover. Can even put down a venom trap, because they're gonna come through this way. Might as well. Okay, this guard's going to the right. That's good. Not my problem. I have to stand on the... Ooh, I have a stun too. Atomic Stutter is back. Got hands on the drop box. Okay. The wire ghost is dead, and we gotta extract before the reinforcements show up. Where's the exit, Hayes? Hayes, got one line up. You'll want to pull a tactical retreat to a nearby freight elevator. And we have to dodge all these mines and stuff, so we gotta book it. I'm gonna go here for now, but let's let this guard do its thing. It's just suspicious, it's not alerted. Okay, but it didn't step on the, actually kind of annoying that it didn't step on the thing. I don't have any... Oh, outside optimal range. Okay, this guard captain is still stunned. Reinforcements haven't shown up yet. What turn is it? Turn 8? I know there's still more loot and more things we can hack, but it's not worth it, I don't think. I just want to get out now. Although it might be worth going back into the Matrix just to hack this one camera. But I could just use a charge of an ability to get rid of it. Where could I go to get a shot? There's no great location, like I have to go all the way over there. So wait. Let's disable the camera because I have a security scramble that I can use on one of the mines. So let's still get rid of the camera. Oh, that guard captain's stunned, so I don't care if it can hear me. Full auto burst, you know, I don't care if it hears me. We need to, like, get it. Okay. It's pretty quick. I could do another oh no, I don't have the range to do the atomic stutter. Okay, I could pre-compute advantage myself to get ready to atomic stutter it next turn. That means there'll be another escalation, but that's probably hard to avoid at this point. Yeah, this one's already alerted. Nothing we can do about that. Oh, if I stand here, I still get a fairly good shot. I'll take it. We're out of okay, yeah, it's time to get out. Regardless of the loot, not worth it. Let's just go. Okay, guards doing their things. Not my problem. I know nobody has their weapons reloaded, but that's okay. Yeah, the escalation might reactivate the mine and stuff, but we've got ways to deal with it. Oh, reinforcements are here. This is why I wanted to move. Not dealing with reinforcements. Yeah, those reinforcements are far enough away that I'm not worried about them. I'll just withdraw. We can. Oh, I don't have any more pre-computed advantage. That's okay. August should be able to get there, I think. I would imagine. Just in case, I'm gonna put down a look ahead because any enemies there will lose a little bit of initiative, and that might be all we need. Alright, delay action here. Ooh, good job, August, good job. August, we're out. Yes, that's right. Octane, well played. Ghoul's goons never knew what hit them. Deductor, we have the Dropbox. It doesn't look like they were able to crack it and access the Q endpoint. Octane, but they were trying. It would have only been a matter of time. Deductor, a Dropbox like that isn't truly safe. Only a cyber knight can move an endpoint with complete security. Octane, we're lucky they were being so careful. Ghoul didn't want the endpoint to become disentangled. He needed it in one piece. That wire ghost must have been a pro. Deductor, Ghoul and his crew are none the wiser. We left the wire ghost dead in the gutter. Octane, perfect. Your mercs impressed me at the odd clinic and you've shown your efficiency again. We've earned an additional 2 favors for completing the optional objective. Favors are powerful underworld currency we can cash in later. Octane, look to your people. They did well tonight. I will have mine double check that the Q endpoint has not been damaged or tampered with. Hayes, one more heist, Octane, and the debt is done. Octane, as we have agreed, your debt will be cancelled. Just connect the endpoint to the data center's host. Why are we sneaking an endpoint into the data center? What are you stealing? Octane, Cyber Knights move quantum endpoints securely. That was your first function, your original purpose. Hayes, which doesn't explain why you need to sneak a quantum endpoint into a syndicate data center. Octane, no, it doesn't. Deductor, this is your chance to explain. I get the feeling you don't have anyone else to carry this endpoint into the data center for you, Octane. Because it is a D-Cartel data center. You're cutting against your own syndicate and putting our lives on the line. Octane, simply put, the endpoint will connect to a secret transaction logger and empty it out. It is the key to a hidden logger's cache. Hayes, so you've been tapping someone in the D-Cartel, capturing their moves and secrets, and now we're going to help you fetch that data repos. Octane, exactly. That data is going to fill my hand with trump cards. When it's time to make my move, I'll be all aces. Our move, and will be aces, if you want to be a part of it. Send us the brief on the job and we'll start playing the heist. Hayes, we're here to finish what we started, and then we'll see what happens next. Octane, the data center is cleverly hidden under an abandoned skyrise construction project. It will be only lightly guarded because its protection is its camouflage, but you'll want to take a careful approach. Some syndicate heavies are never far away. To give us time to do our work, Octane has moved the loan repayment back 1 month. Octane's loophole heist is ready to be planned in Command HQ. Okay, got lots of level up. Aitana earned a codename Brick. Got a lot of power level from that. Plus 8 from security level 4, but that was hard to avoid. Gained some trust with Octane. Gained some favors with her. We didn't get the most loot, but we got a few accounts, a few files. And we got a sure shot, so tier 2 pistol. That's great. So yeah, I continue to the safe house. Alright, so we got 2 missions. Loophole heist is 22 days left. We've got plenty of time. No reason to rush to do that. High Street though, that one we've only got 4 days left. So that one we might need to move on sooner rather than later. And again, we've been doing very well so far. But I suppose I can take care of some of the training and stuff. So first we'll go to accounts. Sell off the stuff we really don't need. Then these epic accounts can give someone a little influence. So Potato Ghost is already fully influenced out. I'll sell this stuff to Bimmer Zhang, our Night Tech, Ultra Tech nightclub owner. Give him a little extra influence, plus he pays the most money, and we do need that money. File sets, we can't really assemble anything else right now. That's okay. Now, I don't believe every single file has a set. So for example, this Underworld Survey and Underworld Probe, these aren't in a set, and I think you can just sell these. I don't think they have any other value, but if somebody knows differently, let me know. I'm just going to go ahead and sell these. And then this Underworld Survey, even though it's a quote-unquote legendary one, I don't think it buffs anyone's influence. I'll sell it to Bimber Zhang here. He's 50% influence. Let's check after I sell if he's still at 50% or did it go up. Where are you, buddy? Still 50%, yeah. But all the ones inkset, I don't sell them unless like I absolutely have to accomplish something else. I think we got one more blueprint or some such. I mean, this thing I'm probably just gonna sell. I could sell the Panther Stalker and this Sunbow Sato to Wendigo and get her influence up to 80%. That's so she can have a limit break. That's probably worth it, honestly, because I'm not gonna craft this stuff. I can tell you right now. Okay, so that way she has more influence. We can get those limit breaks going. That will be helpful. I had to use up another mine, and now we don't have more shock mines, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe we'll be able to buy some sooner rather than later. The smoke grenades will be valuable. In fact, let's go buy one right now, because I'm almost... In fact, I'm going to buy two. I'm almost certainly going to need it in the upcoming battle. So, equip one here. And then you can equip one, Emil. Alright, so, yes, I have the Nervotox Shell unlocked. Fantastic on August. This is such a good talent. Let us increase the range on that, so that it can do a even more impressive AoE stun. Then I can train my Atomic Stutter to reduce the cooldown by 1. I think that's completely worth it right now. And then I'm probably going to start investing into other things. Our Soldier, we've got Savagery. I think I'm going to go towards support talent now, although getting Recoup is also real good. Just getting Savagery, Recoup, because Recoup is when scoring critical hit, gain action points of movement, and as soon as you can get it to like the +2 action points, so when you crit with like a SMG, or not SMG, assault rifle, you basically can shoot it again, at least in burst fire mode. That's powerful. That's really powerful. And Recoup gaining +1 charge is good. Might just want to do that. The other thing is to go towards Coordinated Charge. It's an ability that grants a little extra movement point for everyone, which is quite nice. Which is nice. There's also Covering Fire. It's a full auto attack that reduces accuracy. It's really useful on the missions where you actually have to kill everything, like the pure combat missions, because any enemy targeted, hit or miss by this full auto attack is debuffed with -25% all accuracy, -1 move point, and -1 action points. That's powerful. The big part is the miss. Like if you miss, this works, and that's what makes it good. Just more Overwatch is also really solid for like an upcoming mission. Maybe I actually do that, because I am going to do a full combat, and the biggest thing is probably just getting a little more Overwatch, because it's powerful. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to upgrade my Overwatch. Hacker, you're not coming on the next mission, but I will take this Null Op talent. It's an ability that does 45 to 60 hit point damage to every IC in the node. So it's an AoE attack, and it's really good for spiking CPUs. So I like to get that pretty quick. Haze, our face. Honestly, I attempted to upgrade Co-Conspire. Get like another mission going, you know. They should spawn naturally, but nothing wrong with being able to pick our mission. You rarely can go wrong with this Co-Conspire ability. Plus, this will allow me to just proc a mission right away. And maybe we use that to get a little stronger before I do the pure combat, because these pure combat missions are like pretty brutal. So let's I'm gonna do the Co-Conspire upgrade. This reducing it by another 8 days. Now it will take 2 points, but it's worth it. Okay, so now we got to pick someone to co-conspire with. Not Potato. He's already got influence. 90%. We want to pick someone else. Oh, Wendigo, you're only at 70%? Really? Is there anything else I can sell you? I thought I sold you a blueprint. Oh, I don't want to sell that. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. So good candidates are, of course, your WireGo, someone where you can buy cyberdecks and programs from. Another good person would be someone who can sell you weapons. So Origami Joe could be a good choice. Diego could be a good choice. Which one do I want to pick, though? I guess Origami, or is there anyone else? Arrowhead Security? Well, I can't co-conspire with them, so that's pointless. Origami Joe also sells some armor, but the armor, I don't really care about the armor part. Maybe we'll do a little work for Diego. He is a member of Los Zalagas. And he's an enemy of Finian, so he probably is going to offer us a mission against Finian. The only problem is, do I have any characters who refuse to do missions there? I don't think so. We can't do missions in Bravestar territory or Matsumo Global territory, but I think that's it. So let's contact Diego Pfluger and co-conspire and see what comes up. Alright, what is he offering us? He wants us to execute 3 enemy captains. That would, of course, be doable, but the question is, do I want to proc that now and do it right away? Executing 3 enemy captains, that's not quite what I wanted to do. I wanted like a really easy mission. That's not a really easy mission. I think I might just do this pure combat one next. You can get a recruit out of this. We have enough money to buy at least some upgrades to be ready for it. If we take some damage and so forth, it'll be okay. And then we can just wait for the Diego to get back to us. Like, we can trigger his thing when our team is ready, because there's a very good chance we take some injuries and wounds and so forth. So delaying the next set of missions as much as possible is good. To do these full combat missions, I am going to unequip all of my silencers. There's no point. There's no stealth whatsoever. The silencers reduce your damage, so I'm going to do that. We have a new pistol, a sure shot. I'm going to give this one to Emil just because she has a sword, but she also needs a ranged weapon of some sort. The sure shot will be a nice option. We only have the tier 1 armors. We can buy some weapons. A good assault rifle, of course, would be amazing. I'm thinking maybe the Street Dragon will be the way to go because it's more expensive. You might ask, why is the Street Dragon like a better weapon than the Swift Kit? It's because this thing has the 45 pure damage. Anything with pure damage is very, very valuable. So I know it costs a good chunk, but it's a solid upgrade over the Railcon because of that pure damage. Accuracy a little lower, but we can work with that. Then the other thing I wanted to look at was the shotgun SR destroyer. It's not like that much better, but it is a little better. And what about the swords? The sling blade is actually quite a bit better. I could also get a stun stick. They do a lot of pure damage, and they can do a stun. But the sling blade is very likely, especially you use the power slice, is very likely to just kill. And when you get up close and personal with a sword like that, yeah, you just want to kill. So let's buy at least one Street Dragon. Obviously buy it from the cheaper person. I also need to save a little money for certain upgrades. Oh, I might... what about mods? Weapon mods can be really nice. They're a good way to buff your weapons. Don't need that. You know, Cyberdex, no, mods. Okay, filters. I don't need the pistols. Let's look at the assault rifles. I don't need snipers. Look at the shotgun assault rifle stuff. I could buy a X-Rail for the shotgun. It's a significant buff to pure damage. It's not bad. I could buy a magazine that increases reload size. These are actually pretty good. It's just the -8 accuracy is too much of a penalty early game. I can buy some weapons that increase the accuracy. Ether Reflex, this is pretty cheap. Increases the arc of the full auto fire. Minimum optimal range is decreased and the accuracy is slightly increased. That's actually pretty good. Pillar foregrip and the V-grip, both are very cheap. Shotgun arc increase, I don't know, I care about that. -3 recoil, that's pretty good. Maybe I buy a pillar foregrip and an X-Rail to really get that shotgun better. I think this is a better investment than that tier 2 shotgun. Buy 2 of these. Then Hollow G scope. I don't like the -10 arc since it decreases the cone of your full auto. Even though the accuracy is better. Maybe I just buy 2 ether reflexes. Get that accuracy and the arc increased for even more full auto craziness. I think that's good. Wait, what? Did I buy the wrong thing? No, it says filters. Okay, I don't know why. Alright, that was weird. Pillar foregrip. I also completely forgot I had mods for the other weapon. It's okay, you can use these on the SMG, so I didn't really waste that much money, but in the future, gotta be a little careful about that. So there's the SMG. Wait, did I accidentally buy an extra? It's like a $20,000 mistake. Yeah, ether reflex. Whoops. It is a little annoying, this interface to buy weapons and stuff. Yeah, I want the recoil, and the Tron Hyperflex is objectively, it's just a better version of the Ether Reflex. Okay, so I wasted $20,000, which is not good early game. You want your money, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm not gonna bring the SMG, but let's equip the SMG on our soldier, since they are really good with full auto weapons. Don't think I need pistol upgrades. Shotgun upgrades, sure. You don't really need that much accuracy on shotguns, because you can you just run up close to someone and then blast them in the face, and you're guaranteed a hit. Even if the accuracy is not great, you do a little less, or well, much less damage, but you're guaranteed a hit. I think this is a fine enough setup for the upcoming mission, which I will do right away. I don't have any leverage or anything, so this could get a little tough, but that will have to be in the next episode. Thank you for watching.